Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that Duryōdhana had decided to give up his Prayopavesha, fasting unto death. He came back to Hastinapura as if nothing had happened. But the news of the events at Dvaitavana had reached Hastinapura even before they did. Bhishma chastised Duryōdhana. He said the nobility of the Pandavas was ever greater than that of Duryōdhana. He said they were far better people and warriors as well than Duryōdhana could ever be. How would it be any different if the battle happened? He said now was the time to return their kingdom and reconcile with them. Returning their kingdom would be the apt way to show gratitude to the nobility of the Pandavas, he said. Duryōdhana only laughed and guffawed loudly at Bhishma's words. He never listened to the wise words of Bhishma or Vidura. Bhishma went away dejected. Now, Duryōdhana had a new fantasy to fulfill. Ever since he had seen the Rājasūya Yajña of Yudhishthira in Indraprastha, he wanted to perform one himself. He shared about his wishes with his friend Radheya. Karna was ever happy to do anything to please his friend. He encouraged Duryōdhana, saying that he should certainly perform the Yajña. But they said it was unethical and uncalled for Duryōdhana to perform a Yajña. There were two reasons for this. The first reason, Yudhishthira, who had performed the Rājasūya Yajña, was the supreme lord of the land. He was still alive. Moreover, Dhritarashtra was the king. The Rājasūya Yajña is performed by a king and not the crown prince. But Duryōdhana, being Duryōdhana, would not pay heed to any of these advices. He said he still wanted to perform the Yajña. He sent out Karna to invite all the kings and defeat anybody who defied them. Duryōdhana was told that the person performing the Yajña has to till the land and prepare the area for the Yajña himself. Duryōdhana did all of this enthusiastically. He even sent messengers to Dvaitavana to invite the Pandavas for the Yajña. He wanted to taunt them as always. He also wanted to let them know that he too was performing the Rājasūya Yajña just like they had performed. Yudhishthira politely refused the invite, saying that they were forbidden to enter the city for 13 years. But Bhima was furious. He told the messengers to go back and convey to Duryōdhana that he would come back and kill them all as sacrifice for their own Yajña. By then, Karna had defeated or invited all the kings of the land and come back to Hastinapura. Everyone came to the Yajña and Yajña was performed too. Dhritarashtra was pleased at the prowess of his dear son. All the guests told Dhritarashtra and Duryōdhana that it was a very nice Yajña. But behind them, they whispered to each other that it did not match the glory of Yudhishthira's Yajña in any way. They all left. Duryōdhana was very pleased with himself. Karna was happy to see that his friend was happy. In that happiness, he went along to make a promise. He said he would not wash his feet, eat meat or drink wine until he has killed Arjuna in the battle. Duryōdhana basked and gloated in the glory sung by his friend Karna. So what are our takeaways from the story? Only foolish people have selective hearing. They listen only what they want. They do not hear to the advice of the elders who can be their well-wishers as well. Duryōdhana did exactly that when Bhishma was asking him to reconcile with the Pandavas. Time and again, elders gave him advice not to pick a battle, but Duryōdhana wouldn't listen. Another thing to note here is that technically Duryōdhana's Rājasūya Yajña was not even valid. Performing a ritual does not make one the supreme commander. Respect and loyalty has to be commanded, and that only comes with humility. As a crown prince, he did not even have the adhikaritva or the qualifiership to perform the Yajña, but he performed anyway. Many times, we do actions that are uncalled for. This has to be a reminder that it does not hold ground. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata, because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.